Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Paige, this is Seeking Alexandria, and I'm excited, you guys. Today it's just like a super casual, chill Sunday, and I wanted to sit down and film this video for you guys because I have a love, and that love's name, it's Marc Jacobs. I love Marc Jacobs so much. So when they released, oh my god, when they released their new collection, their, what is this? Coconut Perfection collection. But you guys, it's the new one with all the white packaging. I died. I'm so excited. There is not like a measurable level of excitement for me. I love their Dewdrops. I love their Tantastic bronzer. If you are new to my channel, you might not know that. However, if you're an OG, you have heard, hold on, I'm gonna pull it out, you guys. It's about to get real because your girl ain't, I'm not messing. This bronzer right here, this is the original 104 Tantastic Omega bronzer. I love it so much. However, you're probably like, Paige, how have you not hit pan on this yet? Like how have you not? Because I used it, found out that they didn't sell it like a year and a half ago, that they went out of stock and they didn't like restock these. I quit using it because I'm like, I have to save what I have. I love it. It's so dear to me. And then this collection launched and I was like, cha-ching. I pulled this bitch out. I bought 2 of the other ones. Like, your girl is ready because I'm not going through that again. This is by far, like, as a fair, like, pasty girl, this is like the ultimate bronzer. I recommend it to everyone. I don't know if it's on sale still at Marc Jacobs or Sephora. They've been in and out of stock probably 4 times since they launched, which it's only been like a week and a half that they launched as of the date of my video today. And I'm telling you, you guys, if you are a fair person or medium skin tone, this is such a good bronzer. For me, this is like, oh my god. First of all, it smells like a really light coconut dream. But what I love about this, if you're looking for a more affordable version, which don't get me wrong, this is like only $44, which for the amount of product you get and everything, I think is super reasonable. But I like how I'm just telling you all about this bronzer. I'm like, but this bronzer, it reminds me of a really beautiful mixture between Hoola Light and regular Hoola. Like it's just a perfect everything. It goes on seamlessly. It blends out. It's not too powdery. It's not too intense. It's not too pigmented. It goes on in just like a veil of just perfection. So I'm really excited to be using this again because I'm obsessed with it. Now I will not, let me show you the difference here. This is obviously the brand new one. It all has rose gold packaging if you are getting it from the release that just happened. So I will not be using the new one because obviously I have an old one that's still good. I love the rose gold detailing. So on the original one, you can see everything's just like standard silver push button, and on the new packaging, everything is rose gold and white packaging. So it has like this rose golding detail right there, and then like the rose gold button right there. Again, it's in the subtle differences. Oh my god, look at this like fresh and beautiful and like untouched pan of just like absolute sex appeal. Like, how do you not? I'm in love. So again, obviously I'm not going to use the new one because I have one open and it is the same shade, 04 Tantastic. Everything is the same. I'm just super obsessed and in love and everything in between with these bronzers. I'm so excited. So I'm going to put this one away. Oh my god, I'm putting it back in the box, putting the protectant on. It's going back in the box and it's going in the vault. I don't have a vault, but if I did, this is where this would be. So along with that bronzer, you guys, we are also going to be talking about their Dewdrops. They came out with the shade number 52 Fantasy as well, and I have that. I have another shade of that to go over. I have their iconic, one of their long palettes that they released with this launch. I love those shadows, so we're going to talk about that. And this, for me, is the most perplexing. This is their Marc Jacobs Finish Line Perfecting Coconut Setting Powder, which I believe is, it's in the shade 34 Invisible, thank God, because me too. It's like what it should say on my shirt. It's like invisible. Because seriously, I'm pasty as fuck. But I'm really excited to try this out. But here's what got me. I was like, for the price, which I think is like $44-ish, I feel like there's no product in here. Like that little sliver, that's it. It's not like, oh, the whole thing is full of product. Oh no, like that's really all you're getting is this little bit. So how much is in here? Let's look here. Because you get, it looks like 0.28 ounces. 0.28 ounces. So how much is in a Fit Me? Oh, okay, so a Fit Me, these are the ones I use for Maybelline under my eyes. These have 0.7 ounces versus 0.28. Just throwing that out there. What's another one? And okay, let's find like a higher end one that's not like drugstore. Okay, so the Velvetizer has 0.28. Okay, so it has the same amount in it as the Velvetizer. Let's check like a Patrick powder. This is their collab with MAC. This has 1 ounce. Okay, way off. Okay, next. Okay, so Laura Mercier also has 1 ounce. So, I mean, yeah, it's not a lot. You're not getting much, but I'm really curious to test this out. Obviously, because this is so expensive, I would only be using it under my eyes and only when I need to look like the Jesus, like, has created and, like, poop, like, touched me with his wand of Jesus-y cuteness, because it's expensive. So let's go ahead and let's start putting some stuff on our face. And again, you guys, this is really casual. It's just super chill. It's going to be probably a longer video. I talk a lot. It's a thing. So let's talk about these Dewdrops first, because I love them. Okay. Oh, your girl's so thirsty. I'm thirsty, all right. I'm thirsty for some attention. Like and comment and subscribe and share my video. Love me so much. Who said all that? So, you guys, for the Dewdrop things that they released, they released the new shade in, again, Fantasy, which I already said. Oh my God, this rose gold packaging. So again, this is the old packaging right here. Again, just white and silver. And for this new collection, it is white and rose gold. Hallelujah. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with you. Look at how pretty it is. Now, a lot of you might be like, hey, honey, what are you ever going to do with this right here? But seriously, look at how beautiful that is. I can't with myself. It's so pretty. I would say that there are a couple different uses that I have for stuff like this. And I know that it's darker, but we'll get into that in a second. Now, I also believe I picked up another one of this other shade that I have. Yes, it is the same shade, right? Yes, it is. I picked up another one of the shade number 50, which is Do You, but it's spelled D-E-W. It's really cute. And I picked up another one of these, so I will not be cracking into this one. It's not new. It's not a new release. I just really, 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 really love those Dewdrops. These are perfect if you are a fair-toned girl and you're just like, yes, queen. I use those for everything, you guys. I mix them in with my foundation. If I want to add like a ton of luminosity, if I want to put them on like under my, like if I'm doing a no makeup day and I'm just going in with like a light CC cream, put a layer of like beautiful shimmer down first and then put a little layer of CC or BB cream on. Oh, honey, you will be glowing like a goddess from the inside. It looks so beautiful. You can also take these, dab them onto the high points, dab them onto the high points of your cheekbones, and they blend out really nicely over foundation. They are such a staple for me, and I purchased this one, a new one, because this one is to the point where it's down to about here. It looks like there's more in there than there is. There's really probably maybe like 3 good pumps left, if that. So anyways, all of that aside, let's go ahead and apply some stuff to the face now. So, what's new? I feel like I keep having to like burp, but I don't know why. I don't know what else is new going on in my life, because I mean, get ready with me as you're supposed to talk about new shit, and nothing exciting happens in my life. Oh, I did prime already. I went in all over with the Tatcha Silk Canvas, which is somewhere. I lost it apparently. But if you don't know what that is, it's all the rage right now, wherever I left it. I went in with that and then a little bit of primer water over the face just to kind of get ready for the situation that is the get ready. So now I want to go in with some foundation, and I thought it would be kind of fun to show you how I mix this kind of stuff in. So I'm going to go in, because I do want to use these ones on the face today if at all possible, even though they're super, super dark. So I'm going to go in with one of my lighter foundations. Okay, could you stop being a giant pain in my ass, drawers? This is what happens when you fill your drawers to max capacity. You can't open or shut them. Cool. I'm thinking let's go in with an interesting combination. Let's try the Hourglass Vanishing Stick with a little bit of my Physicians Formula mixed in and a little bit of those Dewdrops. And like, look at how quick and easy it just blended out, and it added just like such a beautiful shine and shimmer. It added a little bit more depth to the foundation, because these will change your foundation color. So if I were to go in with a full pump of that, it's going to be bronze on my face. I've actually seen videos where people use these to actually like add the bronzed areas to their face. It looks beautiful if you have the skin for that. I do not, hunty boo boo. It is not in my wheelhouse. I think I'm gonna go in and try my Catrice Liquid Camouflage today, because this is a great concealer. It's a little bit too dark and yellow for this, but that's fine. We're gonna make it work. No big. I like it a lot. Actually, you know what I think I'll do? I'll mix a little bit of this in with my Tarte Shape Tape, because this gives really beautiful coverage, but the color of the Shape Tape I really, really like. So let's go ahead and grab a tiny bit of that and just kind of dot it on there. I'm almost out of my Shape Tape, so I'm kind of like sparingly applying because obviously it's not the good one to run out of. I also found my, what's it called? Crap. My one from ColourPop, my ColourPop concealer. Do you think I can find that damn thing? Nope, can't find that anywhere. I don't know where the hell it went. All right, so now it's time for the powder. Oh my god, I have an itch right here, and it's like still wet, so I don't wanna, I don't wanna itch it. So it's time for this Marc Jacobs Invisible Powder, and because there's so little product in here, I'm nervous. Like, I don't want to apply it with a beauty blender because I feel like I'm gonna pick up too much. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Oh my god, please don't. I'm not dropping that one little morsel. Okay, let's like tap off this little thing here. So it does come out of what appears to be like a smushy little thing. Let's just take a tiny little bit. I want to feel it. Okay, all right. So we're going to re-pat out the crease, and then I am going to dip just the tiny little tip of my beauty blender in there and see what I think. Okay, listen, phone, you're on the floor. You're not supposed to be making noise still. So now let's take a little tiny bit and just set that under eye. Again, we did go in and we patted out the creases because you do not want to set a crease because no thank you. I feel like that is real dark. Yeah, I feel like you're really far away, but do you see how much darker that made that look? That is not invisible. I do find that for my under eye specifically, I cannot set my under eye with a brush and powder. It just doesn't work. It has to be a damp beauty blender. Okay, so I think it looks really nice. Do I think it's worth that price tag? Ooh, I don't know. I'm gonna take a little brush though and go over other areas of my face super lightly. So this is my Wayne Goss. This is one of the collection brushes, one of his rose gold releases. And I'm going to take a little bit of this Marc Jacobs powder on this brush. And I'm just going to kind of tap it on the nose. I just want to see if I see a difference with it. Again, I don't want to go super heavy-handed with it, but I just want to tell. Because one of the areas that I can always tell that a powder is a good powder is on my nose. Like that Maybelline Fit Me one. I freaking love the way that that makes the pores on my nose look. Like, they literally run away. It's so beautiful. But wow, it looks so beautiful. It does such a nice job at like sitting on the pores and like the fine lines under my eyes. It does look really pretty. I have a big Hulk crease right now because that's my life. The Hulk eats everything. If you've never met him, Hulk, the world, Hulk. He eats everything he can possibly find. Anything foundation, primer, it don't matter. He does not discriminate. All right, so now I need my Coty Airspun. Coty Airspun, Coty Airspun, Coty Airspun. There was already one on my vanity. That was, good job, Paige. Good job. So now that we have this portion of our face on, I am actually going to run off of camera. I'm going to do my brows real quick and prime and prep my eyeballs. And then we're going to do some eyeshadow because I'm so excited. Alright guys, I got my brows done and diddle and and you know, actually they're looking, oh my god. AC kicked on, had a heart attack. I was having such bad hot flashes earlier, you guys. I had to turn the AC on. It was ridiculous. So anyways, this is the Fantasine 790 palette that they came out with for this launch. Rose gold detailing and a nice little rose gold clasp. I'm so excited. If you're a packaging person, like this is going to be your dream. So you open it up and it's just like all their other ones where it has like a mirror down here and it's little. I have 2 of these also from them. I'm just giving you guys that like your screen grabs a good little shot of this palette. I love Marc Jacobs formula for their shadows. They blend out effortlessly. They don't normally have too much fallout, but I did go ahead and throw on some Airspun under the eyes to catch whatever does fall out, should anything fall out, should we have a fallout in the family. And I'm just really excited to play with these. Where the hell is my fluffy brush? You ever get that feeling that you're like ready to film until you can't find your fluffy brush? Where, oh, where has my fluffy brush gone? Oh, where could it be? So, let's go ahead, you guys. This is not like a super new age palette. There's nothing crazy interesting about it. Like, let's be honest, it's just a lot of neutrals. Very reminiscent, reminds me a lot of the Soft Glam palette, which if I had it right next to me, I would grab it and show you. So, it's Flesh, Covets, Fantasy, She Said, Meet Ya for More on the Dance Floor. Oh, Meet Ya for More on the Dance Floor. Oh my god, that is so cute. Marc Jacobs, you are winning me over. So I'm going to start with the Morphe Y16 brush. I'm just going to start fluffing over You know what? Let's start with a more pink base. So I think I'm going to go in with the shade Fantasy into the crease, and then we're going to obviously start mixing this guy in there for, this is the shade 4 More. And ultimately, I really want She Said on my lids somewhere because I love it. Again, it's like an iridescent, like yellow to pink kind of color. I don't know. I'm excited. You guys, my vanity is so covered in crap. I can't get this to just sit down. Stay. All right, bring you guys in just a little bit, and now we can actually talk a little bit, and I don't know, just like be buds, because I feel like we don't do that enough. So let's just kind of chill. What's new? What's happening? What's popping? What's going on? Oh, I love this color already. What's new in my world, you ask? Nothing too much, honestly. Hit 3,000 subscribers. Kind of awesome. Okay, so this color by itself, I freaking love so much. It blends out beautifully. And also, FYI, we're going to take the lightest shade, which is the shade Flesh up here. Great color, all over setting kind of powder color if you wanted to set your primer. This would be a great shade to do it. I'm going to take that on the same brush. I'm just going to run it on the up right here, on the up. How about on the upper brow bone area? We're just going to run that along. Yes, now we're going to go in with the deep matte, the shade 4 More, which is right here. Why am I tapping it on the back like you guys can see it? This is the deep matte shade right here, and I'm going to take that, put it on the outer, do I want to go outer V? No, I want to go halo eye. I lied. Okay, so we're going to take that shade, we're going to put it on the outer and the inner, and we're going to do that with a Wayne Goss number 4 brush, and we're just going to start kind of setting that there. And kind of really working it around. So FYI, again, I know I've mentioned this before, but anytime you're working with a real hair, which is what these Wayne Goss brushes are, make sure you go a little bit more, you know, careful with your shadows. Real hair picks up more product than synthetic, just, you know, from me to you. But seriously, look at how easily that blended. It was like one swipe. I love it so much. I did a full review of the Wayne Goss. This is the anniversary set, and I will link it right up here. It's very pricey. Probably the most expensive, no, the most expensive brushes I've ever bought. But I really enjoy them, and yeah, you can definitely check that out if you're curious about, you know, the collection or what I think or anything like that. But I really love this brush because it just lets me get in and really blend around. But it's also like, it's fluffy, so it lets it blend, but it's also got like a really nice point to it, so I can get it right to the inner corner. And it's perfect when I want to do any kind of like a halo eye. Even like today's halo eye, it's not super structured, but like look at how easy that was to do. I've tried doing that with other brushes and like failed miserably. So you guys, I've come to this conclusion, like my videos, they will never be perfect. I don't think I'll ever know how to actually do things like with a real technique. But what I do know is that I'm okay with that. Like, I got asked the other day, like, well, doesn't it bother you that, like, you don't do everything right? And I was like, do you do everything right in life? Like, no, it doesn't bother me. Are you kidding me? Why would I care? Yeah, that one got a little bit intense, but that's all right. It don't matter too much. It's gonna be pretty casual. And then I like to just take my finger, and I really like to blend that concealer, like, just into, so it's a lot more seamless. Just kind of smooth out the transition. Just so it's something like that. And then I'm going to take the other end of this, my little sponge tip applicator. Y'all make fun of me so much for these, and I kind of love you for it, because I love this. I love this little friggin' sponge tip thing. I think it's so fun. And I'm just going to take some of that bronze shade, which I'm obsessed with, and I'm just going to start kind of tapping that onto that, the outsides of that halo eye, y'all, because it's so much fun. All right, so what for real? What's new in my life? Goodness, like I said, there's nothing so much new in my life. I've been trying out so many different products, trying to see what I love, what I don't love, trying to come up with like a fun mixture for you guys of like, you know, my normal content, plus I want to do like some more original stuff, like the one I did on how I reduce my texture. I think you guys really liked that. I also did the video, which I will link the texture video right here, and that I think it's right here, maybe, I don't know. Wherever it goes, it'll be linked up in the cards. And then I also did the video, what was the one? The honest get ready with me where everything went wrong. You guys really loved that. I'll link that up here too if you haven't seen it yet. It is so funny. It was one of those days where like literally I could not, like my makeup could not have gone worse. And I was just like, all right, like it is what it is. I don't care anymore. And you guys were so fun about it. You're just like, yep, this is life. And I don't know, I love my subscribers for that. I feel like my subscribers are not the, like, and there's nothing wrong with these people, okay? But my subscribers are not like the perfect models of the world that know how to do everything perfect. My subscribers are like what I call the real people, the ones that are like, yeah, I screwed that up. Yep, how do I fix this? I only have 10 minutes. How do I do this? Let's be real. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, those are my people. Those are my promised land. Those are my people. The ones that are not perfect. Ooh, look at that bronze. Yes, queen. All right, so now I'm going to take the other end, which is currently covered in concealer, so I'm wiping it off. We're going to go into this really beautiful, again, the more iridescent one. So we just put this one on the outside, which is the shade Meet Ya. Now we're going to go in with She Said, and I want to take that and pop it right in the center. Excuse me, if you could, like, find the light again. Thanks, ma'am. Oh, there we go. Let's layer it up a little bit. Okay, I see you. I see what's going on here. Wow, I frickin' love that. I am going to go back in with, uh-oh, not that brush, with the Wayne Goss number 4 brush, and I'm going to grab a little bit of that matte dark brown, and I'm going to keep it nice and low, but I do want to re-deepen up this outer V and the inner V eye portion, because I frickin' love those. Oh, I love it when it's like lightly smoked out, but not so much that you lose like the definition or the cut crease. I like that a lot. Ooh, ooh, yes. You know what I think would look even prettier is if I take like a little pop of highlight and put it right in that strip. That'll look real pretty. Okay, my battery is about to die. I'm going to run off camera, do this eye, and yeah, then we're going to keep going with the Marc Jacobs stuff. Okay, you guys, I got both eyes done and on. I think it turned out really beautiful. Like, I love the soft but subtle, like, cuteness to this cut crease. I don't know. I'm really loving it. And I'm loving this palette. Damn it. While I was up, I'm going to get you. Hold on. Oh, I wanted to get you guys the soft glam so that way we could kind of put these next to each other so you could see what I'm talking about when I say that if you already have the soft glam, you probably don't need this one. I think that the colors are similar. You're not going to find exact dupes in this palette, but it's pretty close. Oh, cool. My eye just started leaking on the inside this time, and it stripped off all of my eyeshadow. Well, that's cool. I love that. Freaking not. Such is life. Let's move on, shall we? I am going to go in with my other Tantastic bronzer. Again, same color, just old packaging because I'm not about ready to open the new one when I've got an old one and I love it just the same. So I need my big old brush. I am going to go in with this BH Cosmetics #1 brush. This is from their festival collection. Love that. I will link it up here if it still lets me link things at this point in the video, but it's such a good brush. It's actually, that whole collection I really, really enjoyed. If you haven't watched that video yet and you're looking for something with a big pop of color, I highly recommend it. Where the hell is my friggin' mirror at? On the floor. Isn't that where everybody keeps their mirrors? Not. But anyways, you guys, I love that collection so, so much. It's so freaking amazing. The BH Cosmetics one, the festival collection. So anyways, I've been trying to think, I thought about showing you guys and doing a palette review where I could show you all my palettes. But I want it to be constructive. I don't want it to be a video where I'm just these are all my foundations. These are all my palettes. I feel like that's really showy and I don't want to do that. I would rather it have a purpose. Oh my God. The dog just knocked a box over on my bed and had a heart attack and she started shaking and crying. It's well, maybe if you laid down, you big old twit waffle, you wouldn't have this issue, would ya? Would ya now? Didn't think so. But as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, girl, I don't know. I want to do a video, but I'm just not sure. I could show you guys, my top 5 favorite palettes that are drugstore. I could do the same with foundations. I don't know. I could go through all my foundations, what I love, what I don't love, what I don't know what would be the most useful for you guys. So you guys tell me down in the comments, what do you think would be the most useful for you guys in that respect? By the way, I just bronzed the living piss out of my skin. I was feeling really pale. And I'm not a big fan of feeling that pale. So I just bronzed and I bronzed and I bronzed. And I love this stuff so much. It's so good. And it's pretty much life, not gonna lie. One of my favorite blushes on the entire planet. This is the Cargo Cosmetics in the shade Tonga or Tonga. I don't know. I love this shade. It's such a beautiful mauve. Oh, I love it so much. And I'm just oh yes. It's the perfect, I don't know what it is, you guys. I love a mauvey blush so much. I just realized I forgot to contour my nose, and by contour I mean run some bronzer very, very lightly on the sides. So, okay, what is there to talk about that's new with me? This is going to be the longest video, which apparently you guys really like. I uploaded my, what was it? My my Smashbox review, and I wrote in the title, I was like, long ass review, you know, I was like making fun of how long it was, and you guys were like, girl, we don't care, like, we love your long reviews, and I was like, really? You guys really like those? Like, I'm so excited, because I feel like everybody, and I was talking to my mom about this, like, the average, and I've even done a ton of research on this topic, like, the average length of a video that people want it to be is like 12 minutes or something like that. It's like somewhere between 10 and 15 on average. And I'm just like, I can't meet that standard. Like, I have too much to say, quite frankly, and I'd either have to sacrifice like part of my review, or I would have to sacrifice like my personality, because I just feel like I'm too damn funny. You know what I'd be like? I don't know. I'm not trying to be super obnoxious when I say that, but I don't know. I don't want to have to sacrifice any part of it. So I'm like, people are going to love me or hate me either way. So why wouldn't I want to be myself, you know, through the whole process? I don't know. You guys can tell me what you think, but I honestly I can't imagine being any other way. I always run a little bit of bronzer on my bottom, like at the corner or the edge of my bottom lip right there, because it helps make your lips appear more full, because it creates a false shadow. Kind of like contour, how we tell people like, oh, look at our cheekbones, when, bitch, you know there's no cheekbone there. Or how I chisel away, you know, 15 years of Dewdrops off my chin by adding some bronzer right here and right here. Girl, we know that there's a double chin there. It's kind of the same thing. Like, girl, we know you've got tiny little thin-ass lips, but yeah, we're going to add some bronzer because why the hell not? I'm going to go in with my Iconic Prep Set Glow Powder. I only use this once to set my face, and I don't use it again. Two times, like 2 times over the face, it's too much, but I've noticed that one time gives me just like a really beautiful glow. I just love, and it smells so good. I could do a whole video. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll do that. I'll do a whole video on like new products that I've been trying, because I have tried so many and I've been loving so many of them. And on my finger, I'm just going to take a little bit of this Marc Jacobs Dewdrops. These are the shade 50 Do You, and they're a little bit dark for me, but if I take just the tiniest amount on my hand and I blend it over my highlight, and then I set this liquid highlight with more highlight because I'm a little extra like that, it looks really pretty on the skin. I just wanted to show you guys that because it is an option. And either way, we are going to go over top of it and set it with a powder anyways. I'm extra when it comes to my highlight. This is a known fact. So first thing we're going to go in with is a little bit of the MAC. This is Whisper of Guilt. This is one of their new highlights, and we're going to take some of this because it's very nice and gold. And we're going to take and we're going to set that highlight from Marc Jacobs. Again, just a little bit, nothing too ecstatic or crazy. Just a little bit. Ooh, bitches, queens, hello. And now we're going to take a little bit of, ooh, yes, let's go in with this one. This is, you guys know it, Glazed Donuts, Ofra, and Nikki Tutorials. I take the tiniest amount of this because you guys, a little goes such a long way. And then I always kind of tap this right onto the highest point of my cheek. And then I just like kind of swoosh it around from there. Today's look, as far as the glow factor, it's going to be intense. So I'm totally fine with going a little bit overboard. Oh, I know, you guys. I have a good question. So let's start down in the comments. You guys tell me, who is your favorite beauty or YouTuber in general? Because I have recently stumbled onto some that I'm just like, oh my gosh, I kind of love you. Like, who was the one? I think it was, I think it's Raw Beauty Christy. I freaking love her so much. Like, she reminds me so much of myself all the time. I love her. Her personality is great. She's probably my newest, like, beauty person that I found. And I just love her. I love her personality. I love her honesty. And, like, I would love to collab with her one day because I feel like our personalities are very similar, especially when it comes to, like, the world of beauty and how we don't take it like too serious, you know what? Oh my god, hello, brow bone, yes bitch. So anyways, I love her. What do you guys think though? Down in the comments, like, who is your newest or most favorite YouTuber? I mean, obviously other than myself, because we all know I'm your favorite. Not really, but it's okay if I am. I just received word that my parents will be coming in my room while I'm filming. Yeah
Surprise!
Good times had by all, except me and my camera. I know they talk a lot, you guys, but I am just taking this Ofra highlight and I'm popping it right in the center of that halo eye because it looks really pretty. That helped so much. Really popped the pink. See? Right, Dad?
Looks like somebody popped you in the eyeball.
Thank you, Dad. Looks like I got punched in the eyes.
So what is this?
Well, it kind of does. I could see that. We are we're taking and doing measurements because I'm working on storage, which really brings my other conversation full circle. We're working on storage for my vanity and stuff, because I have the Alex 9 drawer, the one that comes up to like right about here. I have this one and it doesn't hold nearly everything, and everything's just like a jumbled mess. So I want to have, I have a wall in my room where I can fit like a, I think they just said like 36 wide kind of drawer layout. So I'm trying to find like maybe a modular drawer set that lays wide this way, and then maybe I could stack 1 and 2 on top of each other. That would help me like organize my palettes and organize like my whole room in general, because it gets very overwhelming very quickly, especially when you review stuff like I do. So I don't know, it's a good problem to have. Obviously, like, I love what I do now. I love this channel. I love everything about it. All-nighter spray. And I definitely feel like it's something I want to continue to do. So in order to continue doing it though, I need desperately to organize my damn room. And I need to grab, these are the best fan cards, you guys, for after you spray your face. Oh, they feel so perfect. They're just effortless. I feel like I missed a spot. Do you guys ever spray your face and feel like you missed a spot? Like you're drying it and you're like, oh, like I need a little bit more right there. Is that weird? Let's go in with a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury. This is Pillow Talk. I love this shade. Oh, okay. I have got some nasty, crusty ass looking lips. So, you know, just if you wanted like an up close of how everything turned out. Look at the glow. Oh my stink. I love it so much. So before we go off camera, I do want to give you guys the price of, what the hell is this hair doing? I don't know. I wanted to give you guys the pricing for the products I used and tell you if I think they're worth it or not. So let's start off with the Dewdrops. Dewdrops are $44 a piece. They are absolutely stunning. I highly recommend them. And let's go ahead real quick and give you guys just a little swatch of both. Oh my God, please pick this up because your life will never be complete without it. It is one of my favorite products on the planet. I love these so much. You can pick up any shade, whichever shade works for your skin tone or whatever you're wanting it for, but I love them so much. They are a huge recommended product for me, and they're $44 a piece. The Iconic palettes, this is $49, just like all their other ones. These are very, very, very highly priced in my opinion, and you only get 0.03 ounces per product, which is like, it's not very much. It's just over half of a standard Urban Decay size shadow, so you don't get a ton of product, and you only get, how many shades is it? 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get 7 shades in here for $49. So price-wise, is it worth it? No, but I think this would make a really nice, slim, easy to travel with travel palette. And I think you'd have all the colors you would need to create everything from a glam eye to just like a nice daytime eye. And if you're a collector of Marc Jacobs, you'll need this to kind of, you know, complete your collection, because it's very pretty packaging, and it's the true same like normal Marc Jacobs formula. You guys, my hair right now, it looks absolutely awful. Yes, this is the Finish Line powder, and it is also $44. I'm not going to tell you that you need this. I don't think that you do. It wasn't actually light enough for my skin tone, but it does do a really, really nice job at like lightening the creases or the crinkles or the pores or whatever you have under eye or wherever you use this. But honestly, I don't think that I would recommend this just based on the price, but it is a really, really nice powder. I just think that you can do it with other powders, you know, like that Maybelline Fit Me one, for example. I wouldn't say that it worked as well as that. I like the Maybelline one because it had more variety in the shade range, so it would work for different skin tones, whereas this one, it's like one color has to suit everybody, and clearly that's not the case. Alright, you guys, that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. It was long, it was drawn out, it was a lot of things coming at you all at once, and I think that that's okay. I think that today was a great day to just hang out, chat with you guys, and tell you about some Marc Jacobs products and just what's going on in my life. Even if it wasn't much of a get ready with me, we hung out. But you guys, you're always telling me that I need to be, you know, more confident that you guys love me and that you love my channel the way that it is. So I hope that that rings true for this video as well. Please do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe down below. If there's a video you're curious about, or if there's like an idea that you have that you think would fit me, definitely leave that down there as well. And please do not, oh, also check the description channel too, because, or the description channel, the description box, that has all my social media handles on it, the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you're not into following on other social media platforms, you will definitely want to check out my vlogs, my weekly vlogs. They go up normally on Monday, and they're like a recap of my week. So anything that you didn't see on social media, that's probably where you'd see it. So if you're, again, I know some of you guys are not a big follower type fan, and that's fine. Not everybody needs to be. That's definitely the best place to check me out, is in the vlog. So you guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day, night, weekend, whatever it is when you're watching this, and I will see you on the next one. Boo-hoo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Marc Jacobs, Marc Jacobs, where have you been my whole life? I love your packaging. You're so sexy and I love your dewdrops, Marc Jacobs. Be my friend.